Hello and welcome everyone to Evolve, Rise to Your Next Divine Level 2025. I am your host, Tanya Penny, and I'm an occupational therapist, an illness and trauma guide, a spiritual alchemist, and author of the Connect with the Divine You book and journals, as well as creator of the Evolve Keys. I am so happy and honored that you are here with us. I'm beyond excited for this year's event, another amazing lineup of speakers. And we are all here to share with you, to support you, to connect with the power of your soul, to rise above all your perceived limits, and to give and receive more love in all forms. So thank you again for your courage, your willingness, and your persistence, let's say. You're carving out time to do these types of events. And my wish is that this event will bring you even more wisdom, even more tips and tools to support your evolution this year and beyond. So from my experience, we are not meant to do this alone, myself included. So even though I support others, I still reach out and receive support as well. As we know, these times are really intense, and doing it alone doesn't really work, not fully. So I'm hosting this event for those of you that are new. I've been hosting events since 2014. So wow, a long time, these virtual online events. And it really is my sincere wish that doing these events will help you to own the powerful soul that you are, to heal, shift, whatever word you want to use, any breakdowns that you have in your life, whether it's illness, whether it's in relationships, setting boundaries, money. And also, I do these events to support you to more fully know and live your soul's purpose. And not just live it in a survival way, but to really thrive and to fully live the soul you signed up to be with ease and grace and joy. So I want to talk a little bit about this year. So we went from a number 8 universal year last year in 2024, and that was the year, I called it the year of soul power, where we shifted in a bigger way from what I call ego power to soul power. And we did that by clearing out more of the victim, more of the I'm powerless belief systems and energies, and of course, all the other limiting beliefs and fears that are connected to those energies. Not good enough, I'm never doing enough, I've got to prove myself, the number in my bank account or on the scale equals my worth, those sorts of normal ego success type of measurements, because soul success is very different. So this year, we're in a universal 9 year, and 9 is about completions. So we are really, in a bigger way this year, moving out of the old paradigms, the old systems, the old ways of living, the old ways of surviving versus thriving. So that is our theme, our focus this year. Now, many of you who follow astrology also know that we're in a significant time because Pluto is a planet that is huge power, revealing the shadow, the underworld, represents death and rebirth. Left Capricorn, it was there for like 250 years, a long time. And it has now moved into Aquarius. Aquarius is all about freedom. It's about expanded consciousness. It's revolutionary energy, innovative ideas, out of the box thinking. And it's really focused on community and equality. And so that is the big shift we are moving into as well this year. And I know that many of you can feel it. I've been feeling it since the end of November, but really big towards the end of December. So I just want to give you a few suggestions so that you can take the most from this event. So every day there are 2 to 3 speakers. So I recommend carving out time in your calendar. The conversations are anywhere from 30 to 60 minutes, and they're going to happen on February 10th through the 14th. I'll be sending you an email every morning with a reminder and the link for that day's event to those speakers and those gifts. Okay, so they all live on different pages. So every day you're going to get a new link. Now, you can listen to these while you're doing meditative tasks, I like to say. So you can listen while you're walking, cooking, cleaning, gardening, taking an Epsom salt bath. So any kind of meditative activity, you can go ahead and listen while you are doing one of those. Now, I know many of you like to take notes, and that's fine too. So I know it can be a little harder to take notes if you're doing one of these other meditative tasks. But I'd really just so you get it in, right? So every speaker has an amazing perspective, amazing wisdom. A lot of them are giving you activations within, whether they are actual activations or just transmitting by the information they're sharing. I'm telling you, these every year I'm blown away by the power of this event, and this year is no exception, like even more so this year for myself. And again, I don't want you to just sign up for everyone's gift and become overwhelmed. So every speaker has a special gift they are offering. My suggestion is take the ones that really resonate with you. I know what happens to me sometimes. I'll sign up for like a ton of different things, and then I don't do any of them because I get overwhelmed. So we want to make sure that you don't get overwhelmed and that you are actually using the tools, receiving and using the free gifts that you sign up for. And many of you are going to find your next mentor, coach, guide, healer, whatever you want to call it, on this event that is going to support you this upcoming year. So that's why it's so important to listen to all of them to see which one resonates the most. 1 or 2, maybe even 3. So there's also going to be 2 live workshops that you can join me for. One of them is Illness, a Message from Your Soul, and that is on February 12th at 4 p.m. Pacific time. And that's going to be a 2-hour live workshop with me. So many of you know I have healed multiple sclerosis. It's been gone since 2010. It was originally diagnosed in 2004. So it doesn't matter what illness. I help people with every illness in the book, heal every illness in the book, even those that Western medicine says are incurable, right? Like MS. So if you have any negative body symptom or illness, you're definitely going to want to come to this live workshop. I'm also hosting a second live workshop. As we know, Valentine's Day is just around the corner. And I love this one. It's called Self-Love Virtual Retreat, Learning the Language of Self-Love. That's going to happen on February 15th at 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific. So you'll be getting reminders and all the details to attend live on those. Just right now, put them in your calendar so that you can come and be in the live energy for those events with me. So excited. Also, a little reminder, you are a leader or you wouldn't be here listening to this. And you are, whether you get paid for it or not, a guide and a leader. You are a guide and a leader for those in your life. And so feel free to share this event with your family, friends, coworkers, everyone on the planet, whether it looks like it or not, is here to evolve and rise to their next divine level. If they choose, we all have free will. So feel free to share the event and then let go of any expectation of what people that you share it with do with it, because we all have free will. Can't drag anybody kicking and screaming. We can just present what is in the highest. So lastly, you can start by watching my Raise Your Vibration 2025. So I've been doing this every year, and this year, of course, there's going to be new nuggets of wisdom for those that have joined me before. So you don't want to be like, oh, I've listened to that before. Nope, every year is new. Every year is new because I'm new. I'm constantly evolving. So I'm sharing with you why it's important to raise your vibration, and how you can do that in really simple, tangible ways. So that is all the little housekeeping things. And again, I just want to welcome you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being the courageous soul that you are and doing the deeper consciousness work that we are all here to do during this time on the planet. And also to remind you that the possibilities right now are limitless for your expansion, for my expansion, if we choose. Again, it does take time, it does take energy, it does take money, right, to do this. And we are all capable. And we all have huge divine teams supporting us, seen and unseen. And part of being what I call a divine parent to yourself, that's a big piece of what we're learning to do in this lifetime, because most of us didn't have that growing up. Is the best, our parents did the best that they could with what they had, with the tools they were given, with the wisdom they had. And now we have so much more. And again, it's you being that divine parent, practicing being that divine parent to yourself. And part of that is carving out time, right, to do things like this. Part of that is being compassionate with yourself. Part of that is reaching out and receiving support from others. We cannot do this alone. So again, thank you for being here. So excited, and I hope to see you during the live workshops and that you find great benefit from this event. All right, sending lots of love. Namaste, and I hope to see you soon.